Hey guys, this is Ari from i-BrainTech, and in this tutorial you'll be learning how to put on your i-BrainTech cap correctly and connect it to your computer. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is log in to your account and navigate to the page named Setup. Once there, open your kit and take out your device, which is just a little black box that looks like this. We're going to be using it to connect your cap to your computer using Bluetooth. So go ahead and press the power button, and if it's charged, you should see it turn on. In general, a pink light means it's ready to connect to your computer, and a blue light means it's already connected. So once it's on, turn back to the setup screen and find the list that's named Connect Device. If your device is on and your computer's Bluetooth settings are set up properly, a 4-digit ID number will show up in this list. So you can confirm the ID on screen is the ID on your device by flipping it over and reading the last 4 digits of its serial number. Once you're sure it's your device, you can select it in the menu. Once your device is connected, the next thing you want to do is grab your cap and find the front and the back. The easiest way to identify which is which is that the front has a little white dot on it and the back has a wire running down it. Once you've done that, take a look at the sensors. There are 6 of them. 1 in the back, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 1 on top, and 2 in front. And each one has a name printed right on top of it. So here you can see REF, which is on top of the cap, and you can see the letters REF are printed right on it. I've put a diagram of the cap here to help you remember where each sensor is, so pause the video if you need to. Before we move on, let's check to make sure all your sensors are inserted correctly into the electrodes. You can check this by wiggling each sensor. If it's janky, loose, or comes fully out of the electrode, you can insert it back in by pressing firmly down on it. The next thing you want to do is grab your spray bottle and give 1 saltwater spray to each sensor, like so. Once all your sensors are sprayed, slide the cap on just like a swim cap. Nothing crazy here. If you have long hair, it's important to part it down the middle at the very minimum, and best to actually tie it into a low ponytail, just because this is going to help the cap sit properly on your head. So once it's on, you want to pull the front and the back down just to get rid of any folds that might have sprung up in the cap's fabric, so it really molds to the shape of your head. So once you've gotten rid of the folds, lock the chin strap in place and make the cap tight and snug to your head. It's important to make sure that all the sensors are making good contact with your head, and that this is just because we can only get accurate brain signals when the sensors are touching your scalp. So press each sensor with your fingers and then wiggle them slightly side to side, just to make sure they feel stable against your head and aren't separated from your scalp by your hair. Besides good contact, it's also crucial that the cap is positioned correctly. This is because each sensor is designed to measure from a specific area of the brain, so if the cap isn't aligned properly, we might be receiving signal from the wrong areas. So there are 2 tricks to do this. The first one is to point to the ceiling with your arm and then touch the topmost part of your head with your pointer finger. Wherever you pointed is where REF needs to be. So if the REF sensor isn't directly under where you pointed, you should shift your cap until the REF sensor is right there. Then you can point again to check it's in the right spot. The last thing you're going to want to do is to insert your cap's plug into your amplifier socket, like so. So to recap, you've learned how to connect your device, you've learned about the layout of the cap, you've learned about how to put the cap on your head, and you've learned about how to center the cap on your head. You're good to go. Your cap is on and connected correctly.